as I said, I was going to try and do another quick video to try the camera out. I didn't think it turned out too bad. It was a bit grainy. 1080p, 60 frames per second. Definitely not as good as me SLR, but 100 times easier. You can just put it on the app on the phone to obviously see the setup, and away you go. I've got it plugged into a little external battery bank. Keep it going. I thought I would try and use the Rode mic out, the NT1, because this has all been taken down as well, and when I said I tidied it out the other day, I want to make sure I'm being knocked around too much, because I know they can get damaged quite easily. Being plugged into the Zoom to record with this isn't the best though, because it takes phantom power to run this, and the Zoom does provide it, but I don't think extremely well, which is what my Focusrite Scarlett interface is for. But that means having a computer on really loud. I used to have to run a cable out the door to a laptop so you could mask the sound, and I'll just see how it goes with this. You can let me know how it actually sounds, because I've had to turn the gain up quite a bit, because saying the phantom power, as I remember, when it was plugged in properly, you didn't need the gain up as much. So obviously it's picking up people outside, it's early in the day. I've just got back, I've been out visiting family. So I'm visiting my nana because my family are away. Brother and sister-in-law are away, mother's away, all on holiday. So I'm looking after my nana while they're away, and she's also watching brother's dog. They don't get along with our dog, so I couldn't keep them. That was a bit loud. So it's easy for me to go around and check up on her, sit and have a drink, walk the dog and all the rest of it. So I've just got back. It just started to rain, but it's very close, very humid, it's pretty warm in here. So what I really wanted to do was not make too much noise and make it an awful video. I'll have to remember that it gets a lot of feedback wearing the headphones on this, so I'll have to remember that one. So I've got myself a nice coffee, fresh coffee. I like to grind my own beans to make my own coffee. Much, much better. Very nice. So I'm gonna have this drink, sort a few things out, and then put something on for tea. But I wanted to just try this mic out, as I said. So what I thought I'd do was read through as someone suggested, and go through some of the ASMR artists that I follow personally, and I've done for a while, which ones I prefer for certain things. Then everyone can get back to me, and maybe you can discover some new channels, some new people. So I did try and write down a few to remind myself, because I get into those ways sometimes where I end up just watching the same few videos over and over again when I don't have a lot of time. Since I stopped working nights, I don't watch different videos as much, because when I was watching the same ones over and over again, when I was on nights, multiple nights in a row, it did get repetitive. But when I watch videos now, it's not as often, so I usually end up going back to the same ones. one that wasn't ASMR, one that got me from very young, which I imagine a lot of people did, was Barbers. Not a YouTube content creator, not necessarily an ASMR artist, but his videos were just brilliant. And I think before I even knew what it was, they always got me to sleep when I was younger, and I used to love watching his videos. I did do some of his painting actually while I was at college and tried that technique. But his voice is just so soothing, and it just calms you down almost straight away. It's just one of those voices and tones and the way he speaks and the way his body language is. It's great. Even to this day, it's timeless. But one of the first people I discovered, again I think it was by accident, on YouTube, and I can't remember how I actually came through to it now. I think it was just searching kind of like soft spoken videos and things before I knew ASMR was a word, and that was Big Bum 53. I don't think she's done she had a big gap in between and done a few videos, but not recently, I don't think, not too recently anyway. But her videos where she was just kind of rambling very close up, kind of almost in a bedroom dark, you know, not the best quality, but it felt more, intimate's the right word, made it feel more that, you know, you were there listening. When she was just rambling about things she was doing, getting on to. I think she did a lot of kind of just talking about her makeup, which wasn't of interest to me, but it was just the way she went about it, and the rambling part I enjoyed, because you didn't need to focus on specifics, you could just listen to it and relax to the actual, you know, the sounds. And that's true even to this day for me. That's how I prefer ASMR. So going back to some old videos now don't have the same effect, because people have got so good at doing the videos and the audio. It wasn't as good as I remember. Still is, but obviously there's that much out there now. It's so broad, but at the time there was only her channel and one or two others I'd listened to, really. After that, there was after that probably was Softly Galoshes, Rebecca. Now she's very popular now. Seems like it's full time now. Got vlogs, channels, all sorts. But I'll have to admit straight away, I don't really like her stuff as much now as I used to. I preferred the, what do you call it, the quicker, rough and ready video, like myself I suppose, just not really planned, and just rambles, what was going on, college or school, I can't remember what it was now in the early days. I believe she had quite a few personal problems, didn't really go into them too much, but rambling on somewhat of it, and again that makes it seem more real, like a real person you're listening to, and it's like someone just talking to you, and that along with the sounds and everything were I appreciate a lot more. Nothing against any of her content now, got very good setup, and she's really perfected the videos she does. I'm just not a role play fan really at all. I'd have to admit. Don't know why. It just doesn't do it for me. And she does a lot of role play videos now and requested videos and everything, which is, you know, what people are after. That's great. But I don't really watch much of her stuff anymore. I go back to her old videos, to be honest. And every now and again, she does do some that are really good, and I will listen to them, watch them. But her older stuff for me was really good, and the Inaudible Whispers was really good. She did a lot of, I know what you call them, firsts, some noises and things. Maybe they weren't, but that's the first time I remember listening to them. child as well. She put up some pictures that I followed her from near the beginning, and still check back every now and again. But again, her first videos I was a real big fan of and visited them over and over again. Probably about the same time or shortly after was Whispered Stories, Steph, I believe it was. Loved all of her videos. Again, they were kind of very informal but planned. She used to just do the same type of videos in the same place, just about what was reading through her iPod or what she was into, somewhat personal and a bit more intimate that way. And she did a lot of kind of inaudible whispers, and I really liked them. They were she probably, without sounding like total gibberish, because she always said that she was actually speaking, they were very quiet. The audio was loud enough, but the inaudible, that was a strange word that people say, you couldn't really make out what she was saying at all, but the sounds were there. That makes sense. And they were really good to help me fall asleep, because I used to concentrate too much on some videos that you could listen to, if you will. If I could listen to it, I'd end up taking an interest in trying to listen to the rest of it. So I really liked her videos, and she, I think she was going to quit at one point. I'd messaged her separately a few times. I was going to give her one of my recorders, because she was after improving one, and I liked her videos that much. I was going to send one over to the States for her. But I'd asked about her setup, and she gave me a lot of help with all the tags and everything that you first put up on YouTube, the best kind of set of tags and things to use, because I wasn't really doing any of that properly. So she really helped me, and seemed like a really nice, genuine, down-to-earth person. And I still like listening to her videos now, definitely. Still on the top list. One that I remember going over briefly, but discovering a while after he'd quit, I suppose. I don't think. No, he'd done a few videos a few months ago, I think, but I thought it disappeared. Was is it Psy Whisperers? Only did not really too many videos at all, I don't think. But I did one or two in his foreign accent, along with kind of a soft-spoken whisper. Were really good. He did a video about talking about his favourite Star Trek episode, I think. Quite a long video, and it was not inaudible, and maybe almost just above a whisper, but just above a whisper and below soft-spoken. It's kind of hard to describe. His accent almost made the whole thing softer, and I really like some of the videos, but it's a shame it was so short and sweet. Probably about the same time, but really early on, was Ephemeral Rift. Uncle Leard portrays himself. Again, some of the role plays, and he does some fantastic stuff from a dramatic, artistic point of view. Very talented and very creative. He's got that down to a T, and they are interesting and fun to watch. But for the actual kind of helping to get to sleep and everything, it was his kind of beer drinking videos that he did. He used to do some eating videos and sampling different types of beers, or playing some of the games that he's got, or descriptions of his comics. Those ones I really liked, because they were interesting enough, themed, to want to watch. But his voice is very soft. He's got really good mic, and it's just enough mouth sounds fan of eating videos and everything apart from his. They were really good. Really enjoyed it. Then after that, because I didn't discover until a bit later, actually, was massage ASMR, which obviously one of the biggest channels really. From a purely technical point of view, he's masterful in that respect. He's got a lot of. It's interesting to see his setup that he's done some videos on. The equipment he's got, he does a lot of road equipment as well, is fantastic. Expensive. I believe some of the cameras he's using to record are proper studio cameras, just about, expensive for doing that. But fair to him, it sounds like he had some sort of background in sound engineering or something by some of the videos he used to do. But I'd love to see some other the artists have a go at his equipment, if you will. I'd love to have a go. Got a sort of full set up small room studio for it all, I believe. Brilliant. But again, he's got a very it's not my favourite actual voice really, but he's got such a mellow, soft attitude and voice, calm in the way he talks. It doesn't matter, that kind of shines through, and it's his videos are very relaxing, just almost from a counselling point of view. It's strange, but some of the kind of silent videos, non-talking videos he's done just with touch and tapping, they're really, really good. I enjoy them a lot. And I don't usually like videos to be that sparse with no talking at all, but the equipment's that good. Some of them that he does, the sounds and things he manages to make is brilliant. I'm sure people really enjoy the videos as well. I keep trying to keep an eye on the Zoom because I think the batteries are dying because it's providing power to this, but I will apologise if you keep getting feedback because I can hear it every now and again and it's annoying. Hopefully I can get rid of that. And all the other noises outside, and seagulls are breeding this time of year, so it's like being attacked when you go and walk the dog in the morning. Anyway, who else after that? One that I definitely didn't like at the start, and again I think because it went more role-playing way, I just stopped watching really as much, was Fat-Free Pudding. I think it was originally, now it's Pudding Whisperers or something. The first few videos I remember that he put up, I just browsed over and it was kind of an audible reading of just commentary on his phone, I think, and I really liked them. The sounds and they kind of pick up a few words every now and again. I really like that. It's not technically inaudible, I suppose, but where you can, it's kind of a mixture of not quite making anything out and then you can make a little bit out and then all the sound in between. I really like those type of videos more than anything. I think is inaudible type readings, and he did a few good videos like that, and then I don't know if he was doing it through college, university or whatever, some sort of digital production or visual arts, I don't know what it was, but he was doing some very interesting technical stuff, and he did a few almost vlog types which were good. I don't mind them actually, what he was up to and where he was going to the gym and things. But the videos were really good, and he did a couple of tattoo descriptions as well, as I remember. And again, he had a very approachable, open, honest voice, and I really liked that. ASMR. I'd seen a few videos really early on, forgot the name and then found them later on. Her videos are very good, some very up close, inaudible reading, inaudible whispering, fast inaudible whispering. But I don't like when it's too quiet, so hers are really quite clear with the sounds and the mouth sounds. You cannot quite pick up what she's saying, but the sounds and the quality of the sound is there. So her videos are really good and can get me off really quickly when you're already really tired. I suppose it's one to put on that you don't need much help, if you will. That ASMR chick? Again, she was one that I'd seen a few videos very early days, forgot the name, found it later on. I don't think she's been very active for a while, has she? I haven't checked. But I know she had a big gap as well, whereas before that she was putting up a lot of videos, a lot of content. And yeah, she did some really good, soft, spoken and inaudible type readings, whispering. And she seemed like a really interesting character as well, someone I could probably relate to. So it was interesting. So, you know, she was active quite early on, I think, for me. And then I've got one or two of her videos bookmarked that I always go back to, but early ones again. But yeah, that's rubbish. Who else? Oh, the one Lilium. Is it? God, I remember now. Some of her videos, again, she must have very good setup and equipment, and some of her soft and inaudible videos were very, very good. Almost a bit too soft for me, kind of not enough mouth sounds, if you will, and clicking and popping and all the rest of that. But very nice to listen to, almost when I wasn't trying to get to sleep, like doing work or relaxing. She had longer videos I could put on, and they were very good. Along with Laura Lexamu, something like that. I think she's got a very popular channel now, a lot of subscribers. But I remember the first few videos she put out, and it was just talking about some of the anime stuff she'd had and Attack on Titan and things like that. But those kind of informal, just rough discussion rambles type of thing of what people are interested in, I really enjoy. You know, it seems so much more relatable and much more genuine and honest, I suppose, compared to role playing and things. And someone that I followed from the start, and I really enjoy now and probably visit the most, is Wandering Whispers. When I did the first few videos, straight away I thought it was just, again, had a really good voice for it, and seemed very genuine and honest. Very soft demeanour, very I don't know the word for it now, it just come across like a very chilled out type of person, very calm person, and again, it's more place in between and what I'm listening to now, really. And another one. I just thought that because the other day I actually went to Barbers and decided to get a shave, a tidy up, a cut throat, which I was a bit sore yesterday, sensitive neck, and got it tidied up, and she said, "Oh, keep the beard, trim it up, tidy it up." So I said I did do that. I said I'd have videoed it if I'd have realised I was going at the spur of the moment. But at recent months, or quite a few months back should I say, watching some videos for massages type of videos, head massages. Some of them I don't like at all, some of them are poor quality, but I didn't realise how many of them there were. The phone again. But there are a few that I really like, and one is it Pinto TV? Is it Pinto or Bithro TV? I'll have to look that one up. That's just kind of no speaking, going to different barbers and getting like head massages. It's obviously like the scratching the hair noises at Turkish barbers and everything, using spring water oil just on the hair and head and neck, and the sounds of the videos are actually really good. I enjoy them. No real talking, but the sounds alone, you can pick up a little talking in the background. But they've really appealed to me, to be honest, in the last few months, and I've watched a lot more of them as well. But there's so much out there now, so much to choose from. It's great. It's better than ever. Great community, great people, obviously. So I have a lot of other videos that I've dipped in and out of. A few people I've subscribed to, but they didn't put any more out, or a few that I only had kind of one or two videos I really liked and didn't like some of the others. So it's not an exclusive list, just the main